Hey Leo, this reading is for you. Okay. I'm just gonna clear the energy really quick. Okay. Your card's flying out today. Page of Pentacles, first one. Something wants to come rushing in for you. Wow. You know, you don't think that things are going to come in, but they are. You have the Empress here. This is you showing up as the Empress, okay? This is someone who can attract everything that they are wanting in their 3D reality. Not working for it, but just like the mastery of allowing things, believing that you are worthy, and any new thing being before you that you are wanting. But you have this Eight of Swords, so you don't think. But it is coming in, Three of Wands. But you're heartbroken because it's not here yet. But it's really coming quite fast. Fast, fast, fast. You don't want irritation for... There may be a situation that you're in that you feel like it didn't go anywhere. And nothing came of this situation. And this person, you know, they didn't do anything. Or they said that it was going to be one thing and it's a totally other way. You know, their words and their actions are not matching up. And they're kind of, feels very manipulative. It just feels like they are trying to hold the sun. They're trying to capture the sun here. And you're like, no, you can't do that to me. You know, they're trying to capture you here, like your light, the sun. It's like someone is very blown away by you, or this is someone, it feels like you already know about this circumstance, okay? Someone is very blown away by you and they don't understand, like they're kind of good with where things are at, but where things are at, there is no movement, there is no progress. I feel like it's awakening within you this want to kind of like just attack them with your words, but it's just like, you know, nothing really is anything in this. And you have the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, so it's kind of like I'm miserable, but there's like, it's kind of like choosing to stay in the Eight of Swords is really what happened. That's what this is. You know, you stay in the Eight of Swords long enough, you just wind up in the Nine of Swords. You don't realize that you are. And then when you have this Two of Pentacles here, it's like you're kind of going back and forth with like, and that's the worst part, that indecision. I'm not really sure. Like you kind of want to cut somebody out, but you're like, I don't know though, because like on paper everything works, or, you know, the things that it's not working, maybe there are justifiable reasons why they cannot provide you with those things at this time. But that doesn't mean that you deserve to have to wait around for that. It's like, you know, maybe a person can't be what you're wanting them to be because they are working all the time, but in the beginning, I don't know, it just feels like in the beginning, it shouldn't be that way. I feel like you want to be alone at this time regarding anything from the past wanting to come back in. Now, this is something from the past that you have experienced. I'm not talking about somebody that maybe you have feelings for, you have a crush on, or something like that. That's a whole other different thing that is just like, you know, somebody is going to muster up the courage eventually to come towards you with this King of Cups, Page of Cups. It's a lot of cup energy. The High Priestess is Pisces, so it could be a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but, you know, definitely there's a beautiful story. That's what I'm getting with this card. There's a beautiful story with this person, and you're seeing it in a different way, because maybe in the time when everything was playing out, did you not see the feelings that they had for you? And then maybe did you not show that you had feelings back? There's something about looking back and seeing things in a different way, but regardless, there's a change coming through going forward. Could also be, you know, could definitely be a Scorpio. Death card here. But regardless, there's a lot of love between the two of you. There's a lot of like passion between the two of you that could be had. It's like potential stages though. It's not a grown thing. So this is not a person that you've actually had a relationship with. But it could just be a person that you meet, that you have these intense feelings for very, very quickly. Or it could just be a person that you have known for quite some time. And you're kind of going back in your mind over the way that you meet this person, because it feels like you're taken by surprise, and also you've known them for a long time and you didn't see the way that they felt about you. Like your energy was somewhere else. And when your energy was on them, you were so worried that you were being so obvious that you were like hiding it. Yeah, look at this. In reverse. You were trying to hide your light and just staying safe with what you already knew with this Nine of Cups here. And that was causing this to not like get off the ground here. But this is coming up for a reason. Flying out today. Six of Wands, because of a victory. A victory could very well be a victory in love. A victory in love with this person. Two of Cups. Look at this. I've never dropped cards so much in my life. Two of Cups, an equal give and take kind of love. You might feel very nervous and jittery when this is about to happen between you and this person. You have the Six of Swords here. So you're moving towards this healing. They could have just gotten out of something, or you just got out of something, but well, maybe it's just the energy that you guys released, right? Because now there's all these options, but it's like they don't want all of these options. They want to come forward here and they want to fight for you. They want to fight for your attention. Now, this could be a Libra that we're talking about here, but it doesn't have to be. But, you know, right after that, you have this Seven of Swords and you have this King of Pentacles here. So who, it's like we got an air sign option, we got an earth sign option, we got a water sign option. You have the moon here with the Tower right after the moon. So something is going to be revealed here. Who's who? Because at some point, it's almost like you're not even sure which one would be the better choice. You know which one you really want more. But it's like at the same time, you're at a turning point in your life where you're going in a different direction than you've ever gone before. And so you're wanting this clarity. And you have this clarity in a lot of other things. That's a new clarity that you have, a new level of clarity that you've gotten to, a new level of understanding or downloading messages from spirit. It's like that is like broadened. It's almost like if someone can hear and then now they can hear better. Like there's more in the range that they can hear. Now they can hear what dogs can hear that we can't hear. Like what? So there's something about that with it's just like your general awareness, your general clarity, your general like knowing. Okay, your intuition, your ability to just know things. Okay? What is that called? It's like clairsentience, clair audience. That's hearing. I don't know. Something. Whatever that is, it's heightened. And it might be a little bit different. It doesn't have to be a knowing. It could be, I don't know. It could be different things. So you'll know what it is for you. But something, and you're using that in other areas. And it's getting really good. But when it comes to matters of the heart, you are using it more. You're able to use it more, and that's great. But not all the way. You still have a surprise here coming. And you don't know. You don't know what it is. You don't know who it is. You don't know when it's going to be. You don't know. And I feel like that is, can be quite irritating for you at this time. Okay, let's see more about this Tower and Moon. Lovers. Love is coming in. Love is coming, is rushing in for you. Rushing in. You balance a lot of things within yourself. For a lot of you, oh wow. Okay, let me show you what I'm looking at now. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. You have the Queen of Wands. It really feels like your energy at this time is the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands kind of blended together, which is basically the Empress, Basically somebody who has this magnetism of the Queen of Wands and the insight as far as intuition based, right? She has the nerve, right? That's the Queen of Wands here. And then you have this Queen of Pentacles who is nurturing, who is a mother who has her resources, just as the Empress does as well. So the two of them together is really this Empress energy. So like you're kind of marrying, it's almost like in certain areas of your life you had these skills and then in other areas you had other skills. So some people who only knew you in this area of life, they saw you as that. And they didn't know that you got a whole other thing going on over here where you have other skills. It's like at work you're one person and you bring this to the table. And then when it comes to like family or friends, you're this person, And people are like, whoa, you're this too? Like you're a lot of things. You're marrying the two together. So now you can be them everywhere that you go in your own unique way, whatever the situation calls for, it feels like. And you're doing that right now. And you're like following your bliss, right? Okay, this is fun. I'm going to do this. This is fun over here. So I guess I'll do this for a little bit. That's what the Nine of Cups is. And, that's what your other person is doing here too. You have the King of Cups with the Ace of Swords and then the Star. The Star. So again, this could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Strong water in this reading, but it doesn't have to be. Don't stick too close to it, okay? But somebody wants to come in balanced here. And this is something that, this is kind of like a love that you haven't experienced before. And this is a person that in your eyes, in the eyes of your world, they have a star quality about them. They have a quality about them that really, really shines. And so do you. And you're letting that out now. You and this person are on the same level, and it almost feels like at a time you didn't, or maybe you still even don't, put yourself on the same level as this person. But I don't even think you do believe in yourself and you do love yourself. It's like you almost don't even realize that you're doing it. It's just something that feels like maybe you're kind of trapped in this fantasy of this, because it's very like there's a beautiful story here of why you two are what you are, you know? Like there's a story to be told. There's something that, oh yeah, this, you can make a movie out of this for sure. You know, and I feel like that happens to you all a lot. And that's something that you have to realize is because you're a star. You know, our sun is our own personal star. That, you know, all the stars out there, that's fantasy. That is beautiful. That's great. That's what we all come from. But the sun that we have here makes this all possible. Everything is because the sun is. Everything is because of you are. And in your life, everything is because you are. This very well might be a Pisces or a Cancer, because, you know, you have the moon here, which the moon is because the sun's light is shining on that moon. Otherwise, what would the moon be? The moon would be nothing to us. We wouldn't be able to see it. You know? So there's something to be said here. Even if it's not that sign, don't get discouraged. Aquarius is here too. Okay, with the star card. Doesn't have to be that sign though. You know, these are this you know, air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But it, you know, anybody can be in any energy, you know. Like you're kind of embodying the Empress right now, and that's, you know, Taurus. So, you know, don't be too fixed on it. But whoever this person is, they are going to be not fine with, they are going to gain something in a healthy way from you shining your light, shines them brighter. It's like this person is okay with, I don't want to say taking a back seat to you, but yeah, it's like basically that's what it means. Or their existence is because of you. Or their existence is so bright or makes sense because of you. There's like something very romantic about that. So, I don't know what you want to do with that. But, okay. Let's see any information about like how this person is gonna, like, we know it's unexpected, but what else? Justice. It may happen soon after some sort of a balancing in your life, or you just notice you're very balanced. You may kind of be like, I don't care what happens. And it may happen while you find your focus to be on creating stability in your life in different ways. Yeah, you have the Four of Swords. You're thinking that justice is not going to happen for you, as far as your last love romantic situation wasn't that great. Could be a romantic situation that you are getting out of, because maybe it's not really romantic. But it's just like there's something here about, you know what? Ugh. I just want something other than that when it comes to a connection. Yeah, Three of Swords. But you learn how to heal from it, and you're not really like, okay. So this is like finding the peace through some sort of a lingering heartache, but it's like you were fine before, but then maybe there's little pieces that you didn't even really notice that you would think about, and then it would bring you down in a mood. Maybe for some of you, this attracted a person who had that energy going on. That was important because that showed you what you were doing, because you were like, oh gosh, no, this is not going to work. And it never really. So there's something about the passion that died, and you can't do that. But you're realizing that you can heal yourself from this without another connection coming in. Like, you can just heal yourself and be good. And then you are good, and you almost think nothing is going to happen. Tower. I mean, you can't make this up. Like, you almost think nothing is going to happen. And I'm okay over here. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm finding my balance here with this justice card. You were wobbling a lot, and then you weren't wobbling at all, and you knew what you did want, and you still kind of felt like you were wobbling a little bit, and then you got to this place of, okay, I'm good. Reaching a place of contentment, of peace, but still not having that, when you're with a person and they do these wrong things and it doesn't go the way that is wanted, and then you find your healing, but it's like, the story's not really done yet though. What was wrong before, I want to correct it because I want it. It's kind of like I had an ice cream and then I knocked it over, and then it's like, I'm so upset about not having that ice cream, but then it's like, it's okay, and then it's like, I love my life again, but I still don't have that ice cream cone. Like, am I going to get another ice cream cone though? Or maybe you get a refund, because it's like you get balance and you're good, you're fine, but you still don't have that. It's kind of like that, when that happens in a story, it's like, yes, and that's great and it's wonderful, it's everything. But then when you meet somebody else and they are like the person, that's what we're looking for here, and it's rushing in. Unexpected. And it's because you went in a different direction. Focused on Pentacle here. Focused on an opportunity here. Focus on an idea that you have had for quite some time. An idea that keeps coming into your mind. You're out here on your journey, and look. Eight of Pentacles. You're focused. You're focused on what? You're focused on what you want to create here. On your journey, on what you want to create. And the Magician. This is how you are manifesting. You are manifesting this. There is a tendency to hold back on an idea or a dream, and that is being put to rest. There may be some worry about the amount of work that you're putting in, the amount that you're getting out, but that is a fear. That is a fear because in the past, you didn't get anything out of what you put in. But that's because it was just a step along the journey. It wasn't the final place. It wasn't the final resting place. And you had a limit at that time of what you thought you could be. And so this is why. But now you have the Emperor. So now is the time for you. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay, you are in control of your destiny. This is the Wheel of Fortune. You are the one saying, good or bad, it doesn't matter what happens, but everything matters at the same time. Which can be confusing, but it's really not. Because if you are always in joy and bliss and appreciation, you have to match the frequency of what you want. If you want a life of luxury, you have to feel luxury now without having luxury. If you want a love, of a lifetime, then you have to feel the love of a lifetime by yourself. That's how it works. And so the Wheel of Fortune is just you learning that and getting closer and closer. It's telling you you're a step closer. some people, when they are so sad and depressed they can't even get out of bed, and then it's like all of a sudden something within them is like, you know what? I'm really angry at that person. I want some revenge. I'm gonna go throw eggs on their car. That's the Wheel of Fortune is gonna come out in that reading. You know why? Because they were way lower in sadness, and they rose up a little bit more towards anger and revenge. It's a little bit better, They're out there, they're doing something. I'm not saying that's the best, but you're getting closer and closer to the center of the wheel. And then the surrounding cards will tell you, okay, where are you on the wheel? You're close to the middle of the wheel. You know why? Because look what you have. You came out in the beginning as the empress. So you're getting the downloads now. You got that part. You got the feminine aspect. And now you can move forward with the masculine, because you were trying to move forward with the masculine without the feminine. Wasn't working. Nothing was working. And that's why you had to put that burden down. So now you have the feminine. You have the downloads. You have the alignment. You have the connection to source. You have that. So now it's time to act through the masculine, right? And you're kind of like, I don't know though. There's a little bit of fear there, because when you used to act, it didn't work. But it didn't work because you weren't in alignment. Now you are. So that's why a lot of things are turning around for you right now. That's a beautiful, exciting time. Okay, I'm going to pull a chart. Wow. Okay. You have this trumpet here. Look at this trumpet. This looks exactly like what is on the Judgment card, okay? The angel is blowing this trumpet, announcing to everyone. So something that you forgot about, something that died, is now coming back to life. Can be feelings for a particular person, and this person finally coming in. This can also be something, an idea that you started before, that you tried to, and you weren't in alignment, so it didn't work. And so now Spirit is saying, no, we want you to go forward and do it. Now is the time. So Spirit will give you a sign, and the sign could be seeing a trumpet. It could be hearing trumpets. You can even pick, hey, Spirit, I want to see, a pig, if I'm supposed to do this or what. You can pick whatever you want. Okay. You also have the rackets here. This could be a twin flame connection that you're in. It doesn't have to be. You know best. But it's definitely something. You make a move, they make a move. You make a move, they make a move. It has that energy to it. So if there is something with someone that has been kind of going back and forth when you look back for quite some time, but it never really made it anywhere, now is the time. So thank you so much, Leo, and I hope I will see you next time.